Today's kind of goofy. It's kind of goofy. But anyway, you guys are listening to Jay and Monica. I am Jay.
I am Monica.
And she's having a hard time getting stuff right. So today we will be talking about taking good care of your hair and from your naturals and the one that has curly hair patterns. So it's actually a lot to go over. I don't have curly hair patterns, but I've been natural for 6 months. Yeah, 6 months now. So I have had no perms. Yay!
Yippee, yippee, yippee.
I have my dad's hair, so my hair sucks.
I also have my dad's hair.
It takes it a very long time to grow. Well, it's not even that. It's just very, very grown. Like it's very sensitive.
Especially in the winter.
Yes.
It's cold and it gets dry. Alright, so first hair tip is take a hair vitamin. There are many out there. It's hair, skin, and nails is usually what you see it as. They help hair grow in thicker and healthier, not necessarily faster. Like you said earlier, it's all dependent on you as the person. I grow hair really fast. Hair and nails always have grown very, very fast. That's just me. Some people it takes a little bit longer. I think that depends on how much, is it keratin? It must be something with your body chemistry. And while hair vitamins aren't a replacement, hair vitamins can be a good addition to a healthy diet. Just make sure you talk to your doctor before adding a supplement to your routine, but it does make a difference, at least in my case, for sure.
Yeah, it definitely does with me too. I actually take the hair, nail, and skin gummies.
Yeah, I like
I couldn't name of them.
I don't remember either. I was going to look it up.
They're
because
in a
that's
pink
what I
bottle,
take.
and the only flavor is strawberry. So that's the only thing that you're looking for. You're looking for pink gummies. It just says hair, nail,
And
and
they have
skin.
them at Walmart, anywhere.
Actually, I'm gonna say they have them anywhere at the grocery store.
I've seen them everywhere.
Yeah, so that's what I take. I don't really see a difference in my skin. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But with my nails and my hair, I definitely do. That's actually how I grew my hair to where it's at now. So I know taking the gummies, my nails grow probably like in a week. Like if I bite them today, they'll be like grown by next week.
There you go.
Yeah.
Next one is minimize your heat usage. So since all heat, including diffusing, is somewhat damaging, minimizing its usage will help significantly in maintaining the hair's health and preventing damage. If you must diffuse, use a heat protectant spray. And straightening, if you're straightening your hair and if you're trying to grow out hair, don't do it. It just crushes your hair.
Yeah, I try not
Burns
to.
it. I really try not to because it's it looks nice for however long you're gonna keep it.
And if you guys do it, use a heat protectant.
Yeah, which I have like oils, sprays, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I would definitely do the oil because it stays into your scalp. Other than that, I would use. They said like cold hair. I use like the heat oils too, but we'll get to that later on within the show because that's actually on here somewhere. But yeah,
Heat usage, it really helps with growing out your hair because it tends to like fry your ends because that's like the most vulnerable part of your hair and the oldest. So yeah, just try not to do it. Don't say don't do it because sometimes you got it, but try to do it less. And then that goes hand in hand with washing your hair less often. If you wash it, first of all, it will get dry and brittle and the texture will be and it'll also increase your dandruff as well. I've noticed that like if I wash it 3 or 4 times a week, which I would never do that, but like for sure. And even if you feel like, oh, I need to, just try to like do conditioner. I forget what it's called. Co-wash.
Conditioner too.
Yeah, co-wash.
Or you can do dry. I heard the dry shampoo is good.
I've never used it because I'm just
me neither.
afraid. I don't know.
When I think of dry shampoo, I think of dogs.
I don't think of dogs, but I usually like, I don't know.
Because they have the dry shampoo for the dogs, and it smells so good.
It does.
It.
It smells really, really good. Yes, you're right. But it's just like, I don't know. Wash less often. And my favorite brands of shampoo are the Shea Moisture and the Cantu, and OGX as well. But right now I'm using the Cantu, which has like very low alcohol levels, and it doesn't really suds up much, which is like an indicator that it's not that harsh because the scrubbing, the chemicals that like create the bubbles when you're scrubbing, that a lot of times is harsh on your skin and your scalp and your hair. So yes, definitely that too.
And the next one, take a break from hair coloring. I could, go along with this. I definitely 100% agree. I colored my hair one time. I cut my hair into a mohawk, like both sides.
Oh.
Because all the girls were scared, and where I'm from, they use extensions a lot, and they use extensions to make them a mohawk. But I actually cut mine because I'm just like, I will rock this, which I did. So, but I dyed it like 3 times in one day because I didn't have enough dye the first time. So only like half of my head got done. Then I had to dye it again, and then I didn't like the color that came out. So then I just dyed it black. And when I dyed it black, my scalp was my scalp was green. They said it's because of all the chemicals together, and it was different types of hair color. Yeah, it kind of like messed me up for like a week. So yeah, I would not recommend doing that. But it is your own personal choice.
Mm-hmm. Just a suggestion if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Keep the hair healthy. I mean, once in a while really isn't bad, especially if you get a treatment afterwards. Or if you get it done in the salon, they usually treat it afterwards. So it's not too bad, but it's just like if you're constantly bleaching it, I think that's what they need.
Yeah,
hair coloring and bleaching.
Hair that hasn't been chemically treated is usually healthy hair. So if you really want to permanently color your curls, make sure you get a professional who knows what they're doing, and try to find someone who uses ammonia-free or oil-based dye. Last but not least, please do not let them overlap color on top of color. That's just asking for breakage down the line. So
definitely go to a professional, and you should be good if you're not doing it like 3 times a week or whatever.
Yeah, I don't color my hair very often anymore. I did put its color in it. This is a wig too. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wig's popping. But I can color this as much as I want to.
Yeah, that wouldn't matter at all.
It's just probably not going to get colored at the moment.
Feel bad.
But yeah, my hair is like 2 different colors. I dyed it, and then me eating the hair and skin gummies and everything else, it kind of like grew my hair. So
when we come back, more hair tips. So stick with us. We're going to talk about trimming, deep conditioning, and all that. Stick with us. And we are back.
yes.
So next, piece of advice: trim when you need it. It sounds counterproductive to trim often if you want to grow your hair long. That's usually what people think, but you don't want your split ends to travel up your hair shaft. And severe breakage means you'll have to cut off more hair, which means that you won't be able to grow it out as much as you want to. So
I knew I should have cut, because they said that if you cut your split ends, that your hair will grow or whatever. But cutting your hair doesn't make your hair grow.
well,
So
sometimes if you keep it like with the dead ends, sometimes it's like counterproductive, like the article said. So I mean,
I didn't cut mine. I'm just so scared because I
like a
already got
little
a
trim.
ponytail.
You don't have to cut it, just like a small trim. Like it could be really small. Like I usually just tell my hairstylist just most little amount that you can do that you can get away with.
Yeah, I'm not. See,
Don't go to someone that's scissor heavy because
I gotta wait
that'll
until it's
be-
down, till my hair's down my back. You know, I have that goal. Cause I can put my hair in a ponytail. I feel like if I cut the ends, my ponytail's gonna be it's bad.
because of the shrinkage and stuff with.
No, not even the shrinkage. Just I don't even know. My hair is so. There is no shrinkage. Right now, I think it is. Like if I undo my braids, like I have a curl pattern. I'm starting to get one, but because I've been trying to get my hair curly for a while, I guess. But
It took me 3 or 4 years after a perm, so it's gonna be like that. But yeah, trim every 3 to 4 months. That's kind of what I do. Sometimes it's longer, sometimes it's shorter. It all depends on whether I'm home or if I'm feeling it. Sometimes I don't want to cut it. I'm like, nah. I haven't had a cut in like 5 or 6 months. I'm just letting it do its thing. But it does get rid of bad split ends, and it says here, never let a hairdresser come near your curls with a razor. I've never let someone do that, but I guess since it's in there, we should say that. So if you do want to, hey, that's cool. But I think they mean like just for a regular cut, like where they should use scissors. They should use a razor. Which, like, I've never seen something.
Yeah, but I don't think they should use, because your hair is supposed to be straight first. I don't think you're supposed to cut curly.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to cut it. You're supposed to cut it curly. You just have to go to someone that knows how to cut with your specific curl pattern. That's how my hairdresser does it. So they have to like look at your curls and see, because that's how I always just get my hair cut, by straightening it. But sometimes that's not the best way to go about it. So, but you really have to like search. It depends on the area in which you live, but like I had to really search for a woman that could do it with just scissors and just go around and do it. So it's not uneven, because when it is curly, a lot of the times people are like, oh, well, if it's curly, then they're gonna cut it and it's gonna be all messed up. But if you get the right lady, you'll be able to get it done.
So our next one is deep condition regularly. And yeah, okay, depending on the ingredients, it will help restore moisture and hydration, give back protein, and strengthen your hair to make it much more manageable. I have a leave-in conditioner in my head right now. So, oh, it's my Pantene. I'm about to say, who does it buy? I just buy stuff, like if it has certain stuff on there. Like if it has stuff, and like, oh, protein, or oh, you'll have this shine for days. Like, I'll buy it. And it's like this really small bottle. I'll use it every once in a while. Yeah, go ahead, you shut up.
Using certain conditioners can amplify the benefits. My favorites are Cantu. It's like an intensive repair hair mask. It comes in a pretty big bottle, which I like because you're getting a bit of money. And then also, like, along with deep conditioning, use oil, which is the second one. But I use oil like in my actual head, not so much. I use it on my scalp, but like I also work it into my hair as well with the deep conditioner, because that together usually lasts me like the whole week. Because I usually wash my hair once a week on Sundays, sometimes in the middle of the week if it's crazy or whatever, but most of the time that's what I do. And then the deep conditioner, it's like the real deal. Like that's the one thing, if you don't listen to anything else, that's the one thing you need to do if you have curly hair, because it's key for sure. And yeah, Cantu is a really good one. I'm not really sure of anything else. I'm sure Pantene and all those different ones, Neutrogena, skincare. Oh, what's the one? Garnier Fructis. I just saw a big bottle like I have in the Cantu. They came up with a curl dressing or something. That sounds gross, but a lot of time it has like shea butter in it or olive oil or something like that. I always look for those kind of things and look to see if it has a lot of alcohol in it, because alcohol dries your hair out. It dries your face out too, so that goes hand in hand with skincare. The next one is oil your scalp. Sleep with a hair growth encouraging blend of essential oils or whatever you can find. I usually use whatever I can find that's good. Main choice growth oil is good. I've used that. There's ones that you have the nozzle tip on them. So
it's
that
called,
you can,
I think it's what is it?
I really don't remember the.
It's the hair growth oil. I know it just says that, but it's.
And you can use it in the shower.
Yeah, you could. I forgot who was by. I was using that, but it's very oily. What happens is, I think
Heavy
that if
oil.
you put stuff on your scalp, like too much oil, what happened is it'll create dandruff. I looked up what dandruff was. Because everybody gets dandruff, and they may get it and just like you said, the winter time is the worst. For me, it's the worst.
Skin
and I had to figure out what to do with my hair, so I actually stopped putting the hair growth oil in, but that did help my hair grow some.
Oh, I only used it for like a couple months because I experienced the same thing. It was pretty heavy oil. I think that's what it is. It's heavy, so it like sometimes it suffocates
it's like
your
a
scalp
buildup.
or whatever.
Yeah,
it gives you buildup. So I kind of switched around for a while until I found something that I liked, which right now I'm just using olive oil because it's in a little tiny bottle. It's green.
I used to do that. I used to do olive oil, hair growth oil, and egg mixed together. And they said, honey. I was gonna say, I tried the honey thing one time because I'm like, my hair's gonna be sticky. I'm not putting this in my head.
Yeah.
The egg, I don't know. I don't see like a difference. I know some people see a difference. Sometimes I just
Never tried it.
It's very cold. So.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it says if you massage your hair with oil, it stimulates the follicle and attracts blood flow to the scalp. I find that also helps hair growth if you massage. So I do that in the shower, my once a week treatment. I don't know if it really helps, but I do it anyways because it definitely helps with the dryness and combating winter dryness. It is my enemy. So for sure, next one is detangle your curls. All you really need is wide tooth comb or your fingers, depending on your curl pattern, because you don't want to rip your hair out. Usually, what I do is go in with a wide tooth comb, then do a brush or my fingers, depending on how my hair is behaving, and I go from there. Wide tooth comb is your best friend. Don't use anything else.
Yes, and please start from the bottom.
Yeah. Oh yeah, start from the bottom, please. Just take our word for it. It will save your life. When we come back, we're going to be talking about protecting your hair at night and how to moisturize. So stay with us. Is our first little tip here. I sleep with satin pillowcases sometimes, but not all the time because I don't like how they feel. I just use a silk scarf and a bonnet. I go back and forth between those two depending on what kind of protective style my hair is in for the night. And yeah, if my hair is feeling dry, I use a little bit of like leave-in conditioner, spray it with water, and use some oil as well. And that keeps my hair, like, it made the difference. Because I didn't start using a satin scarf until, like, this time last year. And it completely changed the texture of my hair. Like, it messes your hair so much. It messes your hair up so much if you just, like, I would just, like, leave it in a bun and just, like, go to sleep. Like, what is that? Like, my hair would wake up mad and stuff, like, looking crazy. So that is the way to go. And yeah, just protective styling too.
Use a scarf. Then, I use this because my hair is braided up. I would definitely braid your hair up.
Yes.
Or like twist it.
Something.
Flat twists.
Yeah.
That they do now, or can't do now or something like that. Because I sleep wild, so I can
Me
put
too.
about 3 or 4 scarves and bonnets on, and I will wake up in the morning and it's not there.
That's my problem. That was my problem though. The solution was to put a bonnet over. Cause I was like, what can I do? It keeps falling off my head during the night, and I put it on, and it worked for some reason.
Yeah, no, mine's bonnet be like, bye.
See you later. It flies right off. I know. And some people just wear the bonnet. I'm like, dang, how do you do
Yeah,
that?
I
Like,
can't
how does
do
it stay
that.
on your
And I
head?
have the bonnet that has a little scrunchy thing, so
Yeah,
it
me too.
keeps it on your head, but
Right.
it doesn't stay.
I know.
So now I have my little, it looks like a little hat.
Your
The little black piece that I be wearing.
Oh.
Yeah, I wear that
okay.
at nighttime.
Yeah. They have ones that just go like there and tie around. My sisters have those. I think they also would work as well. It's just something to keep something in place. You know, you don't have to have it all together. Because it rips your hair out. Like the pillowcase fabric, sometimes I find little hairs if I'm not careful about wearing my scarf. So that's the way to go. This one's, we've been saying forever, moisturize frequently. You've got to do something, whether that's a leave-in conditioner, spray it in after you shower, or massage it into your hair. Just try something and pay attention to ingredients. I said that before.
Most definitely.
Alcohol, it's really bad, and a lot of products use it. Like, you have to be very careful. Heavy silicones, I'm worried about that, so I'm no hair
Oh,
scientist.
heavy silicones. Silicone mix is, I use silicone mix. I don't use a lot of it. Silicone mix is like a really deep conditioner, but it also could be bad. You can use it on your natural hair though, but I guess like depending on what product or the person that made the product makes it, however they make it. I don't know. But the one that I get, I go home to get my products. So
Right.
I don't know what they have here. So if you guys are thinking of that, actually I will go to Sally's. I do recommend Sally's.
Yeah, do they have
because I've been there before. Sally's is around here.
Probably
It is,
not.
I believe it's in Plains. I think.
Okay.
I'm
Not
not
too
sure. Just look up Sally's on Google and
Sally's
just put up
near me.
near me.
Yep. That helps out.
It definitely works.
Ooh, this one says drink bamboo tea. Bamboo is one of the strongest plants on earth and is high in silica, which is essential for healthy hair. Well, since what we put in our bodies reflects our hair, drinking tea can help hair stay stronger. It is also great for skin. I've never tried bamboo tea. I'd be curious to see
I
how it
have to figure this out.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, what you put in your body is reflective of your skin and of your hair. So if your hair is healthy, if your skin is somewhat healthy, I mean, of course, if you have like acne and stuff, that's not always reflective of what you're eating. But definitely, yeah, try that. Just eat differently or be more conscious about what you're eating and see if it affects it. Some people, who knows? All right, so we're gonna go way down here. Ooh, pre-shampoo treatment. I do oil before I shampoo. This is gonna sound weird, but it like helps seal it in. Or you could do conditioner before you shampoo. I learned all this through YouTube tutorials. Like I was like, how do I take care of my hair? Let's watch it. It just depends on what are your preferences, what's your hair type, what works best for you. Shampooing does take a little bit of the oils out of your hair depending on what kind of shampoo you use. So just be careful and do what's right for you. Pre-shampooing softens, conditions, and detangles the hair prior to shampooing. It prevents unnecessary roughness and damage during the shampooing process, especially if hair is extremely tangled or snarled. Use a conditioner or a conditioning oil to pre-shampoo and apply it to dry hair. And then divide your hair into sections and work the conditioner into your hair thoroughly using your fingers to separate your curls. And work the product in. And then it says leave it in for 20 minutes. If you don't have that much time on your hands, switch it up, do your own thing. But that's the gist of it. And then it says pop out a plastic cap to help heat up your head, which I do that sometimes.
Plastic caps work. I just went to go get some, like a bottle.
Yeah, get like
you
a
can get
huge
it for
bag.
like $2, and you get like 12 of them. It looks like a little bag.
It looks like a little plastic bag. Like
yeah,
all
it has like
up.
rubber bands over it and stuff. And when you open it up, it's like 12 of the caps together.
It's a beautiful thing. It is. So
it locks in a lot of moisture and stuff, and like keeps all the nutrients in your scalp. So I would definitely recommend a bag. I just started using bags. Got that from my friend. And if you can't get the bag at the moment, or you forgot to get it, just get a plastic bag, from the grocery store, and tie that on it. Sure does.
Hey, whatever gets the job done. We said this earlier. Choose your shampoo for curly hair wisely. Think of your curly hair as fine cashmere. You wouldn't want to wash your cashmere sweater with a harsh detergent, and you shouldn't cleanse your curls with a harsh shampoo. So try to do a low lather cleansing shampoo that refreshes your hair without stripping the oils away. Many curly girls even go a step further and dilute their shampoos, which I don't think I do, but hey, if that works.
Yeah, you remember they're putting in. You know what? I'm
No, you
scared
really
about certain
don't.
stuff.
Sometimes you can't even read it. It's so
I'm glad
long.
that I stopped putting like relaxers in my hair. Because they put
Oh God,
I was reading up on something, and they made this video on the products that they've been like putting certain stuff in products that'll tear your hair up. For black women. So that's why I stopped. That's why I went natural. So I'm like, I can't do this. So I actually sit and read everything when I go to the store now. When it comes to hair, like my hair treatment system that I have, it is not by African Americans.
Really?
Yep, and it works the bomb.
Interesting. I don't know. I tend to do my research as well. Just try to like keep up on what's new, what's everyone using, how's everyone feeling. Like Shea Moisture, that's the new hot one.
You know what? I don't have to use the gel that I use. I actually have to I just wet a brush, and then I'll just brush it again into a ponytail because it's still in my head. I don't know. We were talking about gel, guys.
Yes, we're talking about gel. The next one, turn down the hot water. Cold water shampoo or rinse doesn't make for the most luxurious hair washing experience, but it will help snap those cuticles shut, which will in turn lock in moisture and make your hair shinier and reduce frizz. This is the most unpleasant part of my shower. I don't exactly do cold water because that makes me shiver, but like I want to say like lukewarm body, like not a million degrees like my body shower is, just to avoid the frizziness and stuff like that. I did notice a complete change in my hair when I did that too. So
I'm gonna try that.
you don't have to go cold. If you want to do cold water, by all means, like freezing cold, I don't know about that, but I just started like just lowering it, having that respect for my hair. And then the next one says, be a conditioner junkie. I think I already am. You can just buy all kinds of them, see what works. That's my thing. It's basically just trial and error. And sometimes you try something, it works, and then it only works for so long, and then you gotta try something else. So
I don't like, you know what, I'm starting not to like shampoo. They should just make, and then they have the 2-in-1 conditioner shampoo thingies. Yeah, my grandmother buys that one sometimes. She doesn't want to do 2 processes. I know you can just wash your hair twice with the same thing. So yeah, they do have the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner products. Can you do that?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what.
I go through like a shampoo bottle like within 2 months, whereas conditioner, like I'm re-upping every once in a while, but like, yeah, just cutting down on it. It's not that you have to eradicate, like everyone needs a good shampoo every once in a while, but just like, and like really do your research, because it does matter. Let's see, some of these are redundant. Don't try not to use scratchy towels. I use Turby Twists or a t-shirt depending on the night. It helps not rein in your curls, reduce frizz, and keeps your curls shaped, which is nice. Sometimes they get a little frizzy after that. Alright, so now we're going to do some top hair tips from Hollywood stylists. Do you want to take it away? This is on page 5.
Yep. Okay, so did you know that actually, did you believe people like using hair masks after hitting the gym to receive their strands? I don't use a hair mask ever.
Really?
Actually, I've just seen it in Walmart.
You never use a hair? Are you sure?
I never knew about hair masks.
I
just went in Walmart.
You probably use one. You never have? Like those little ones that, you know, like come in the little packets or whatever?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've just seen them in Walmart. Because I thought it was a face mask, and I picked it up, and it was like a hair mask. And then when you put it together, I was like, okay.
Yeah, they just come in those little packets, just like face masks.
Right. So this, using the hair mask, I guess, like after hitting the gym, according to one stylist, the opposite is actually more beneficial for your hair health. And did you know that salt from sweat can actually dry your hair out? That I knew.
I did not know that.
I did know that. And that is why when people get a relaxer and they sweat, the relaxer is gone because it takes all of it out. Yeah.
You know what? I think I did know that because I think when I got my first perm, my hairdresser said, no physical activity, anything that'll make you sweat, just kind of go home, whatever. And I
like if you sweat, if I sweat, my edges off, like, that's it. Edges are gone. Yeah. Well, not gone, but like all the nutrients and stuff, all the chemicals that you just put in there.
Right.
Okay.
Well, this is the cold air thing you were talking about.
Yep,
Okay.
So our first one is you use your blow dryer to blast cold air for shine. So, there's a reason your blow dryer has a cold air setting, which I did not know because I'm thinking to myself, why am I blowing cold air on my hair?
Right. It's a hair dryer.
Right, and it's cold, and my pores are open. That I did not understand. You know when they say your pores are open, you go outside without because you just washed your hair. So that's what I think about. But using it throughout the entire time you're drying your hair can make your hair strands frizzy. But Oscar Blondie, a stylist to Drew Barrymore and Emma Stone, told in InStyle, the key is giving your hair a few quick blasts. After your hair is totally dry, you can use the cold air, in sections to lock in your look. So blow dry your hair, with the hot or like medium, I guess warm.
Sometimes they have like a button that has like a little snowflake on it. Like I've seen it on my hair dryer.
Yeah. They're usually, if you guys have it, the buttons are usually blue, or they do have a snowflake on it, or like some other symbol. But usually it is like cold next to it. If yours have like the names on there or whatever. But so I haven't tried that yet, but I'm definitely gonna try it. So our next one is use the right brushes. Using one brush for everything is easy, but not the best for your hair. Stylist Charles Baker, Strahan, I guess, makes a case for keeping a hair care tool kit of sorts so you can handle your strands properly no matter the circumstances. So different brushes are designed to provide different functions. which I've known because that's why we have different combs as well.
Yep.
Just like Monica said earlier, the wide tooth comb is usually for if you have curls, and it's actually used for teasing too, like teasing your curls. So yeah, we definitely do that. But this is for the natural rounds. 10 tips for healthy natural hair. You can make your own very organic natural hair products at home for a fraction of the cost of most product lines. It's easy to create organic shampoos, conditioners, and hair masks right in your kitchen, which I recommend this. I mentioned it earlier.
I've never tried this
like stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You did say.
Most of my friends like she use avocado, egg, honey, and something else she uses. I think olive oil. And she mixes all that together and she uses that as a hair mask. She'll leave it on for about, I think she said 30 minutes, whatever, when she washes it out. I haven't tried it yet since I've been natural, but I will probably come together and do something like that. So completely natural, non-toxic hair products offer hydration, nutrition, and stimulation to the scalp and the hair. Here are some favorite tips set by whoever for getting and keeping the best natural hair look for your healthy hair.
When we come back, we will be talking more about all natural hair products, making a herbal mask, sesame oil conditioner, and more. Stay with us. And we're back. First things first, this is how to make an herbal hair mask. Combine 1 teaspoon of trifala powder, an herb that you can purchase online, with 1 tablespoon of aloe vera gel and a small amount of water until a paste is formed. Wet hair and apply the paste to scalp and hair and leave on for at least 20 minutes and rinse. This is probably just a really moisturizing one.
So the second one is use natural sesame seed oil conditioner for dry hair. Rub a small amount of organic sesame seed or olive oil on broken and split ends. Never heard that before. I usually put it on my head.
Yeah.
That's bad though. I feel like that's bad though. If you keep putting stuff on your scalp. I don't know.
What do you mean, like oil?
They say like leave certain stuff away from your scalp. Just focus on your hair. I don't know.
Everybody's got their own thing.
Depends on cover your hair in a plastic bag or a shower cap and leave it for at least 45 minutes or up to overnight with shampoo and rinse well. Try that. So number 3 is keep hair clean, not over cleaned, whatever that means.
That just means over shampooing.
That's like you're supposed to be clean. Is your hair? Yeah.
Everyone's hair is clean, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, not everybody's. You know,
Oh.
I heard dandruff helps your hair grow. But dandruff looks dirty. I don't know.
It's just your skin flaking off, essentially.
Yeah.
So, although it does look dirty, it's not in its essence.
I'm gonna tell somebody that next time I have dandruff. So,
You could.
But it's important to have clean hair, but overwashing can leave hair brittle and void of natural lubricating oils. Wash hair every other day or every 3rd day. Which I don't do that either, but we're fine. So number 4, don't drink beer. Rinse with it. What?
Yeah, I've seen some people do that. High quality beer. It's not just even pouring Bud Light over your scalp, but it's oddly enough I have, and it says leave the beer in the hair for 15 minutes, then rinse. It doesn't really say, what qualifies as a high quality beer. I don't know. Does it matter the alcohol content?
You only use a 4-4 cup, a flat.
Yeah. So it's got to be non-carb. Interesting. Then rinse with a natural shampoo. I wonder if it will smell would linger. Probably.
So I like this next one. Try a basic baking soda wash. Simply giving your hair a weekly baking soda rinse will help get rid of hair of layers of chemical gels and environmental pollutants that could attach to the hair throughout the week. It also gives the hair a vibrant, glossy feeling, and it may even lighten it. Add 1 tablespoon of baking soda to your hair while doing your normal shampoo and regimen. I probably tried that too. It's a lot of stuff.
Why not? Why not? The next one is sandalwood powder mask. Add 2 teaspoons of organic sandalwood powder to 3 tablespoons of lime juice for an excellent cooling summer hair mask. You may also replace sandalwood with licorice powder or combine both into a mix. Interesting. Sandalwood powder. I didn't know that came in a powder.
Yeah,
I'm sure you would find that at like a health food store if you were looking for that kind of stuff. Or online, Amazon, I'm sure.
oh, this next one I'm sure we all heard of. Use a coconut oil conditioner.
Oh yeah.
For dry and brittle hair, increase moisture by giving yourself a coconut hot oil treatment. Massage a small amount of warm coconut oil, organic or cold pressed if possible, into the hair and through ends. Cover it and let it sit for 30 minutes and then shampoo and rinse as normal. You may wash twice to get all out of your hair. So our next one is use essential oil remedies. Avoid harsh chemical sprays. Rosemary essential oil is an excellent detangler. Never heard of that before.
Me neither.
Yeah. It says rub a few drops on your palms and then through damp, tangled hair. You can also put a little rosemary oil on your hair brush for detangling action. I'm gonna try that too.
Just tell me how it
Yeah,
goes,
yeah.
because I don't know. Yeah. Well, yeah, I knew that, but like, I just putting it in your hair. Usually you put those in those little diffuser things, you know, where you put the water and they like steam up a little bit and they freshen your room up a bit. That's kind of like whenever I hear essential oils, that's what I think of. But like, hey, a multi-purpose, and some people use them to cure illnesses, which I.
So number 9 is one that Monica also mentioned.
Yes.
Eat for healthy hair. So drinking purified water, eating healthy, organic, plant-based diet helps your hair look healthy.
Yes. Yes. Use a
So,
castor oil.
yes.
Oh, the next one is use a castor oil deep conditioner for extra conditioning and healthier hair. Add 2 teaspoons of castor oil to 1 egg white. Massage the oil egg mixture into wet hair and scalp. Leave for at least 25 minutes before rinsing. The castor oil, I use that oil mix that had castor oil in it. Castor oil is very like thick. It's a heavy oil. If you use a little bit goes a long way. If you use it right, it will help your hair grow. Because that's one of those oils that does that. But boy, it is very slippery in the showers, so be careful. Then we have 7 tips to maintain, grow, and care for 4C hair, which is a type of curly hair. I don't even know what type I have, like 4C, 4. I don't know. I just never Googled it.
Me neither. I just like the stuff that came up since we talked about curls in the beginning. I put a little bit of the curls in there and natural, so depending on which one you have. 4C hair is the tightest curls of all hair patterns, with hairs forming tight S's or Z's or coils. 4C hair shares many of the other characteristics of type 4 hair, and of course, individuals with 4C hair can have different hair densities and
porosities. That means like if you're how well your hair absorbs certain things. That's what that means.
Yeah, so I guess people with 4C hair, their hair dries out really quickly. I actually can attest to that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know anybody with curly hair, they have to use all this stuff, definitely like moisturizing all the time. So one, retain moisture, even if you have low, what's the word?
Porosity.
It just seems like
made up word. Kind of, yeah, that's what I thought of when I saw it. Is that really weird?
4C hair needs to be kept moisturized, which we just mentioned. The kinks and coils of 4C curls prevent distribution of
sebum.
Natural oil produced by your scalp.
You'll find some pretty gross stuff.
Well, I like to look up stuff about like hair, skin, and stuff like that. So this allows your hair to dry out faster than other curl patterns. So you need to take extra precautions to keep your hair moisturized.
We come back, we will continue to talk about 7 tips to maintain and grow 4C hair. Stay with us.
Back. We're back. So we're kind of gonna like skip around because we're gonna end
Today's program.
Right. So I want to, for the people that have curls, one thing that I do want to say is, I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys will, but the style suggested for 4C style hair. So the two-strand twists, twist out being 2 knots, puff, afro buns or space buns. As with any other hair type, you can use clip-ins, extensions, or crochet braids to switch up or add length. I really do recommend those though, not the clip-ins and extensions. If I had curly hair, I would have it out all of the time. I don't even think I would wear extensions. I don't know. I'm just trying to get my length down now. But yeah, I'll definitely recommend the ones that were above. And I love afros, so you know. Hey, there you go. But anyway, so we're going to do how to use rice water for those that haven't heard of it before.
I have never, so let's do this.
I've been doing that. I just started my rice water journey, and I'm actually going to be doing, my
Updates.
my updates on my YouTube channel very soon. If you want to see an immediate difference in your hair's health, try using rice water for natural hair. Rice water has been traditionally used for hundreds of years in China and Japan. In fact, the women of China are credited with having the longest hair in the world, with lengths over 6 feet, and their hair looks strong, thick, and shiny. So the benefits of using rice water, there are actually a lot of benefits. So they have amino acids in there. The nutrients are the building blocks of protein, and rice water contains 16% of protein, making it an effective DIY protein treatment. So it strengthens your hair and adds sheen by smoothing the hair. The second one,
Inositol.
But it's the nutrient found in rice, and it acts to increase hair elasticity. Elasticity, right? I don't know where that word came from. I think I just made a word up, y'all. Making the hair more strong and flexible. This flexibility helps to create a more defined curl pattern. The rice water is actually, it can be used with any type of hair. I just want to let you guys know, but it does help your hair grow. Our next one, and I'm going to swing through these fast. Selenium. It's a mineral in there, the yeast responsible for that. So it's killing off yeast and stuff. So it'll help your hair grow healthy and thick. Actually, since I'm using the rice water, I haven't had any dandruff. So the next one is magnesium. It helps to dissolve the calcium in uncovered hair follicles so that your hair can grow. Folic acid, I know that is one vitamin that does work for your hair when you're pregnant and you take your prenatal vitamins. And I'm only saying this for the moms because I'm a mom. But folic acid is inside of the prenatal vitamins. You know, mix all these vitamins and everything. But anyway, yeah. This is known as vitamin B9. Folic acid helps to thicken and strengthen hair. And the next one is thiamine. As you know, stresses significantly causes hair loss, and maintaining a stressful lifestyle can lead to thinning hair. And this vitamin helps reverse hair loss by relieving stress, which I didn't know.
Niacin, I think, because I've heard of this one before.
It transforms dull and weak hair by improving blood circulation, clearing the follicle cells, and reducing scalp inflammation. Apply directly to the scalp and will help stimulate hair follicles. But you don't have to apply it anywhere because that's what the rice water is for. Vitamin K. As you age, your skull can become calcified.
That's scary, just a little.
So it works to lift calcium buildup so that the follicle can push keratin out and grow healthy hair. And the last one is Patera yeast. Patera is unique yeast found in fermented rice water. Fermented rice water is when you, and I would recommend to ferment your rice water. Some people actually leave the rice water in for probably like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. When you ferment it, you'll leave it in for a whole 24 hours. And it'll have most of these vitamins put in there.
I was just gonna ask, how do you make this? Can you explain that process?
Yes, I can. So that is our next thing. How do I use rice water in my hair? So by now you're probably wondering how to make rice water.
Yes, I am wondering.
Like,
Please tell me.
So there are many ways to prepare it. So you'll want to test different methods. You can either boil the rice or use a no-boil method. You'll get to decide whether to ferment afterwards. So what I do is I do the no-boil method because then I don't have to eat the rice, and I don't cook. I like all the water that's in my rice. I keep it in there. But anyway, so the fermented rice water is probably the most potent because it contains the unique Patera yeast that is valued for stimulating hair growth. But if you're using it as a leave-in, you may want a less sour version. You'll find both recipes below, which we will talk about right now. You can use any rice for this rice water rinse, but be sure to choose organic. Conventional rice has too many toxins in it, so always pick an organic version of brown rice, white, jasmine rice, basmati. I think that's how you say it. I don't know.
Basmati,
Yeah, and whichever you prefer. I use long grain rice, and there is no exact measurements for the rice water hair rinse. However, you'll want to add more water than you typically use to cook rice. Keep in mind that the less water you use, the more potent your rinse will be. And for extra benefits, use distilled water. This particular water is softened in plain water, and you may find it that you prefer for hair treatments. So anyway, with the rice water, you'll have like a jar. If you have a mason jar, or if you have some type of something like a container or whatever that you can put it into, that's big enough to actually put like scoops of rice in there and stuff. What I do is I use a fourth of rice, or like a half cup of rice.
Oh.
But yeah. So can we go over just a little bit? So oh no, we can't.
No, because it just plays.
Oh yeah.
Next week, stay with us. We'll have something. Stay with us. We'll have something.